Ahoy there, shipmates. It's brew day again. Already. It only seems like yesterday I was burning the ass out of that burnt orange brown ale, but yeah, here we are again. So, what am I doing today? I'm doing another one out of the book. It's gonna be a double, a Belgian double. So, that's what we're talking there. Making a few little variations here and there, but it's basically the same recipe. So, as usual, I'm just surveying everything, trying to get everything ready, so I'll show you again what I've got. Okay, so we've got some Pilsner. I think there's about 5 kilos of Pilsner malt in there. We now have, this is a mix of Special B, Cara Munich, 400 grams Special B, 300 of Cara Munich. I'm going to put in some Carapils, as usual, to give it a bit of body and head. It doesn't say to do that, but I'm going to do it anyway. We've got Hallertau Mittelfrüh. The recipe actually gives Hirschbrucker, but I can never get my hands on Hirschbrucker, so it's only like, what, 3%, so I don't imagine it's going to be a big difference between that and the other one. Then a couple of, 15 minutes of the boil. We're talking Tettnang. Gonna throw the whole lot in. We've got some candy sugar, and finally our yeast, which is Belgian wort. So should be interesting. It's morning time, so yeah, I've got my coffee as usual, and yet again there's my boiler over there. I give it a good clean. David from Cheshire Homeward suggested to give it a good clean with vinegar as well, so that's what I've done this morning. So yeah, it's sitting at about what, 16 litres, something like that. It seems to work for me as usual, so that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to be doing it inside. I'm not sure if you can see it outside, but it's horrible and wet and rainy, and yeah, it's never out. So one of these days I'm going to get a nice day for brewing. It's just not today. Okay, I'm going to do it in there. So the water temperature is about 70 degrees. Usually do it about 65 degrees, but by the time you get all this graining, I think it's gonna have gone down to it's in around 65. So we'll see. I've still got a mountain of it over there to get in, so I'll do a little bit at a time. Yeah, see, stuff, I'm sure. I'm getting over my man flu, by the way. I sound much worse than I am. It's just, it's kind of in my throat now. Got a bit of a cough, but other than that, I'm fine. Fighting fit. It was okay to have a couple of beers last night as well, so that always helps, I find. So yeah, that's it. I've got enough load of stuff over there to get in, so I don't think you want to really see that, so I'll take my leave. Okay, that's all sorted. That's our mash ready to go. That was hard work, trying to get all that stuff in. This is going to be a big beer. So it ended up about 5.45 kilos of the Pilsner malt, plus the rest, plus the Carapils. And I'm going to be putting candy sugar in it, so yeah, I'm going to be aging this beer. With any luck, I'll give it a good 3-4 months at least. And then hopefully I'll have some left, well I probably will have some left for Christmas anyway. Just taking a check on the weather outside, and yeah, it's still cold, wet and miserable out there, so it looks like we're going to be boiling inside. We're nearly finished the mash at the minute, so I'm just getting everything ready. Yeah, so if you ever wondered why or how Irish people got stereotyped with being drunk all the time, that is one of the reasons right there, because it's cold and bloody wet all the time. And back in the days before TV and internet, there was nothing else to do but go to the pub and get lashed. Okay, we've changed rooms. I'm going to do the boiling here. This is like the utility room we have at the side of the kitchen. So, I'm using a washing machine. I don't know if you can see that down there, but just pulled it out and we're using it. Just because there's an extractor fan up here, I can keep the window open, and because I've got the kids running about in there and wee boys crawling about the floor, and yeah. So, this is the bit that I really hate. Don't think it's through. Okay, so I'm going to do it the same as the last time, so I'm going to do a dunk sparge, not a spunk darge as I called it one time. And then I'm going to just rinse it with another 2 litres of hot water, so there's a 10 litre sparge altogether. Should hopefully bring it up to 26, 27 litres. Christ, that's high up. I didn't think I went through, I didn't think it would be so high up, fucking hell. Oh, I'm sorry, I was trying not to swear this week. I've done some very sweary videos lately, so I'm trying to knock it on the head. So, if I can just get this thing tied. Oh, shit. Someone's been not swearing. Dirty bastard. Things like that are sent to Tress. Okay, so this is what, 8 litres sparge water in here, so that's where it's going. I've got my big spoon. I know I said last time that I was going to use my big fermenter to do the dunk, but it's got that brown ale on it, so that's not happening. I think this is fine anyway. Just make sure we get all the grains down there. Okay, so we'll come back. Okay, it's the end of the sparge then, after about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes. Just kids demanding everything, go to the toilet and do this, and next thing we look, I'm bloody fed. Yeah, I think they should just be grateful that I give them life to them. That's, you know, my job is done. I wish. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a long, hard road. But sure, I wouldn't have it any other way. Okay, here we go. I was just going to put this into the kettle and do it slowly and all, but I don't have time. I think I've done about 5 minutes before my wee girl starts demanding something else. I'll give her a bowl of Cheerios and I put Paw Patrol on, so that might buy me 5 or 10 minutes. As for the other one, I'm sure it's only a matter of time before he hurts himself or does something. God only knows. Okay, I'm going to say that's the sporge done. To hell with. We'll come back for the hot break. Okay, it looks like we have achieved boil. So this is 40 grams of Hallertau going in for a 70-minute boil. Okay. Okay, 15 minutes left of the boil. I'm putting in 50 grams of Tet9 right now. Okay, 10 minutes left. You can see that the wort chiller's in there. Gonna put our wort flock tablet in as well. 5 minutes it's gonna be the candy sugar, and then that's it. We'll start the chilling after that. So yeah, we'll come back 5 minutes. Okay, there's our candy sugar. It's going in. It's 500 grams. So leave that for 5 minutes and then we'll start the chiller. Okay, let's flame out. We're chilling our wort down now. Just putting it into the sink over there. So yeah, I'm thinking of a new wort chiller. That one has taken a bit of a beating over the last year. It's maybe a bit less gentle with than I should have been, but you know, what do you do? So yeah, I'm on the lookout for a new one. So I'm just about to aerate the wort and put it into the fermenter down there. We're sitting at about 19 degrees. That's good to go. Just slip the lid off, have a little sniff, and you know what? I'm sure I can smell the faintest smell of burnedness. Now, whether it's in my head and I'm imagining it after what happened the last time, or what, I don't know. I noticed during the boil that at one point the little shelf that goes on underneath, you know, the wire gauze, had kind of all tilted to one side. So I think that's maybe what's happened the last time as well. And there was nothing in it that time. I think it was just the boil itself had just lifted it up. So I don't know. Let's get this going anyway. Enough of my yakking. Okay, so that's it over. I'm just about to pitch the yeast. I was having to think about what to call this beer, and I think I'm going to call it number 14 after Johann Cruyff, who's died just in the last week. I mean, he was playing a wee bit before my time, but I just loved him. I've seen it in every documentary there is about him, in every language. But yeah, I'm not very I don't really get emotional when celebrities die or anything like that, but this has definitely affected me this time. So I thought there's no better way to celebrate the life of a Dutchman by making a Belgian beer. So yeah. To be fair, Belgium is half Dutch, isn't it? So it's half Dutch and half French. So we always support the Dutch. Hey. Okay, so let's get back to it. There's our yeast there, so rehydrated. This is the Belgian wet yeast. So and it goes. I'll put it in there. That's okay. Get the lid on it. Okay, so what about our gravity reading then? So we're sitting at about, I'm not really sure what you can see, but yeah, it's about 1074. Bloody hell, this is going to be a big one, alright. So yeah, something to look forward to. I've got it in here actually. This is the This is our hot press, which is just on the other side of the corridor to the brew loo over there. So it's usually stays about 20 degrees in here, between 20 and 23 degrees, which is going to be perfect for this. So and there's no light gets in either. The other light's automatic, motion sensor. So yeah, it's a win-win. So yeah, I'll let you know how this goes. And yeah, number 14.